To accurately determine the correct wire size for a string of light poles with evenly distributed loads, a comprehensive voltage drop calculation is essential. The formula for voltage drop in this scenario considers several factors. Firstly, the circuit length. Secondly, the load spacing. Thirdly, the load wattage. Fourthly, the load count. Fifthly, the distance from the load to midspan. Sixthly, the line voltage. Seventhly, the wire gauge. And eighthly, the wire material. The formula to calculate voltage drop is voltage drop equals 2 times the load wattage times the circuit length times the load count times the distance from the load to midspan divided by the line voltage times 1000, all multiplied by the resistance. Where voltage drop is measured in volts, P is the load wattage in watts, L is the circuit length in feet, N is the load count, dm is the distance from the load to midspan in feet, volts is the line voltage in volts, and R is the resistance of the wire in ohms per 1000 feet. A critical component of this calculation is determining the resistance of the wire. The formula for resistance is R equals ρ times L divided by times 1000, where ρ is the resistivity of the wire material in ohms per circular mil foot. L is the circuit length in feet and is the cross-sectional area of the wire in circular mils. To apply these formulas, firstly gather all the necessary input parameters. This includes the circuit length, which is the total distance the wire runs, the load spacing, which is the distance between each light pole, the load wattage, which is the power consumption of each light, the load count, which is the total number of light poles, the distance from the load to midspan, which is half the distance between poles, the line voltage, typically 120 volts, 208 volts, 277 volts or 480 volts, the wire gauge, which you will be determining through this calculation, and the wire material, either copper or aluminum. Secondly, calculate the resistance of the wire. This requires knowing the resistivity of the wire material. Copper has a resistivity of 10.371 ohms per circular mil foot, while aluminum has a resistivity of 17.241 ohms per circular mil foot. You will also need the cross-sectional area of the wire in circular mils, which can be found in standard wire gauge tables. For example, a number 4 American wire gauge, or AUG, copper wire has a circular mil area of 211,600, while aluminum has 168,100. A number 6 AWG copper wire has 133,100 circular mils and aluminum has 106,500. A number 8 AWG copper wire has 83,690 circular mils and aluminum has 66,400. A number 10 AWG copper wire has 52,630 circular mils and aluminum has 41,700. A number 12 AWG copper wire has 33,100 circular mils and aluminum has 26,300. A number 14 AWG copper wire has 16,510 circular mils and aluminum has 13,100. A number 16 AWG copper wire has 8,234 circular mils and aluminum has 6,530. Thirdly, calculate the voltage drop. Plug the calculated resistance and the other input parameters into the voltage drop formula to determine the expected voltage drop. Fourthly, select an appropriate wire gauge. Aim for a voltage drop of no more than 2 to 3% to ensure efficient and reliable operation of the light poles. If the calculated voltage drop exceeds this limit, increase the wire gauge. It is important to note that this calculation assumes a balanced load distribution. If the load distribution is uneven, consider using a more sophisticated calculator or consulting a qualified electrician. Understanding and applying these calculations will help to ensure that the chosen wire gauge is adequate for the lighting installation, preventing issues caused by excessive voltage drops such as dim lighting, premature equipment failure, and inefficient energy use. Furthermore, adherence to electrical codes and standards is crucial for safety and compliance. Always consult the National Electrical Code, NEC, and local regulations for specific requirements related to wire sizing and voltage drop. By carefully considering all these factors and performing the necessary calculations, one can confidently select the appropriate wire size for a string of light poles, ensuring optimal performance and safety. The accuracy of the voltage drop calculation is highly dependent on the accuracy of the input parameters. Therefore, it is important to obtain reliable measurements and use appropriate safety factors. For instance, if the actual load wattage of the light is higher than the assumed value, the voltage drop will be greater than calculated. Similarly, if the wire length is underestimated, the voltage drop calculation will be inaccurate. In addition to the wire gauge and material, the type of insulation used in the wire can also affect its ampacity, which is the maximum current the wire can safely carry. Wires with higher temperature ratings can handle more current, which may allow for the use of a smaller wire gauge in some cases. However, it is crucial to select a wire with an insulation type that is suitable for the environmental conditions in which it will be installed, such as temperature, moisture, and exposure to chemicals. When selecting a wire gauge, it is also essential to consider the allowable voltage drop specified by the NEC. The NEC recommends limiting voltage drop to no more than 3% for branch circuits and 5% for feeders. These limits are intended to ensure that electrical equipment operates within its rated voltage range and to prevent excessive power loss. In situations where the load distribution is uneven, it may be necessary to perform more detailed voltage drop calculations using specialized software or consulting an electrical engineer. These tools can account for the varying loads at different points in the circuit and provide a more accurate assessment of the voltage drop. Furthermore, in long circuits, it may be beneficial to use larger conductors or to install additional transformers to reduce the voltage drop. Transformers can be used to step up the voltage at the source and step it down at the load, which can significantly reduce the current in a circuit and minimize voltage drop. Another factor to consider is the ambient temperature in which the wire will be installed. Higher temperatures can increase the resistance of the wire, which can lead to a greater voltage drop. Therefore, it is important to direct the ampacity of the wire based on the ambient temperature, as specified in the NEC. In addition to calculating the voltage drop, it is also important to verify that the selected wire gauge is capable of carrying the expected load current without overheating. The NEC provides tables that list the ampacity of different wire gauges based on the insulation type and installation method. It is essential to select a wire gauge that has an ampacity greater than or equal to the calculated load current. Furthermore, it is important to consider the effects of harmonics on the voltage drop and wire heating. Harmonics are non-sinusoidal currents and voltages that can be generated by electronic devices such as computers, LED lighting, and variable frequency drives. Harmonics can increase the root mean square, or RMS, current in the circuit, which can lead to greater voltage drop and increased wire heating. In situations where harmonics are present, it may be necessary to use larger conductors or to install harmonic filters to mitigate their effects. When installing the wiring for a string of light poles, it is important to follow all applicable electrical codes and standards. This includes using proper wiring methods such as conduit or cable and ensuring that all connections are made securely. It is also important to properly ground the wiring system to protect against electrical shock. Furthermore, it is essential to perform regular maintenance on the wiring system to ensure that it remains in good condition. This includes inspecting the wiring for damage, tightening loose connections, and replacing any worn or damaged components. By following these guidelines, one can ensure that the wiring system for a string of light poles is safe, reliable, and efficient. The voltage drop calculation is a fundamental aspect of electrical design, and it is crucial to understand the principles and apply them correctly. By using the appropriate formulas, considering all relevant factors, and adhering to electrical codes and standards, one can confidently select the appropriate wire size for a string of light poles and ensure optimal performance and safety. Remember that consulting with a qualified electrician is always recommended, especially for complex or critical installations. They can provide expert guidance and ensure that the wiring system meets all applicable requirements. In summary, calculating voltage drop for a string of light poles involves several steps. Firstly, gathering the input parameters, Secondly, calculating the wire resistance. Thirdly, applying the voltage drop formula. And fourthly, selecting the appropriate wire gauge. It is also important to consider factors such as load distribution, ambient temperature, harmonics, and adherence to electrical codes. By carefully following these steps, one can ensure that the wiring system is safe, reliable, and efficient. Understanding the concepts of voltage drop, resistance, and ampacity is essential for anyone involved in electrical design or installation. These concepts are fundamental to ensuring that electrical equipment operates within its rated voltage range and to preventing electrical hazards. By investing time in learning these concepts and applying them correctly, one can make a significant contribution to the safety and reliability of electrical systems. It is also important to stay up to date with the latest electrical codes and standards. The NEC is updated every 3 years, and it is essential to be aware of any changes that may affect the design or installation of electrical systems. In addition, it is important to participate in continuing education courses to enhance one's knowledge and skills in the field of electrical engineering. By continuously learning and improving, one can stay at the forefront of the industry and provide the best possible service to clients. Furthermore, it is beneficial to use software tools and calculators to assist with voltage drop calculations. These tools can automate the calculations and provide more accurate results, especially for complex circuits. However, it is important to understand the underlying principles and to verify the results of the software tools to ensure that they are accurate. In addition to voltage drop calculations, it is also important to consider other factors such as short-circuit current calculations and coordination studies. Short-circuit current calculations are used to determine the maximum current that can flow in a circuit during a fault condition. This information is used to select the appropriate overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses, to protect the wiring system from damage. Coordination studies are used to ensure that the overcurrent protection devices are properly coordinated to minimize the extent of any outages during a fault condition. By performing these additional calculations and studies, one can ensure that the electrical system is fully protected and that any outages are minimized. In conclusion, voltage drop calculations are a critical aspect of electrical design and installation. By understanding the principles, applying the appropriate formulas, and considering all relevant factors, one can ensure that the wiring system is safe, reliable, and efficient. Furthermore, it is important to stay up to date with the latest electrical codes and standards and to participate in continuing education courses to enhance one's knowledge and skills. By continuously learning and improving, one can provide the best possible service to clients and contribute to the safety and reliability of electrical systems. Always remember that safety is the top priority when working with electricity. Never work on live circuits and always follow proper safety procedures. If you are not qualified to work on electrical systems, consult with a qualified electrician. Their expertise and experience can help to ensure that the wiring system is installed correctly and safely. Taking the time to learn about voltage drop calculations and other electrical concepts is a worthwhile investment that can pay dividends in the form of safer, more reliable, and more efficient electrical systems. So, embrace the challenge, delve into the details, and become a proficient electrical professional. Remember to always prioritize safety, adhere to codes, and continuously seek to expand your knowledge. With dedication and perseverance, you can master the art of voltage drop calculations and make a significant contribution to the field of electrical engineering.